Hello and welcome to Shield of Faith. Today, Senator Josh Hawley has been accused of transphobic lines of questioning during a hearing on the legal consequences of the Supreme Court's reversal of Roe v. Wade. Now, during this hearing, he was questioning a Berkeley law professor about this, and she was referring to people with a capacity for pregnancy. So let me repeat that. People with a capacity for pregnancy. And the senator said, so we're talking about women, right? Well, that set her off. And that's to be expected because the progressive far left, they can't stand any questioning about their beliefs because they know that it doesn't stand up to scrutiny. So they instantly get angry, they get defensive because, again, they know that their beliefs, these things that they keep spewing and shoving down everyone's throat, will not hold up to scrutiny. So then she started to say that the senator was transphobic, that his lines of questioning would lead to violence against trans people, that he denies that trans people even exist. You know, nobody's calling for violence. Nobody's saying that these people do not exist. What the senator is trying to do, and what many of us are doing, we're just calling for truth. That's it. So take a moment now and watch the video of this exchange between this Berkeley law professor and Senator Hawley. It's something to see.
Before, I want to visit with you, Ms. Metsky, but before I do, I just want to clear one thing up. Professor Bridges, you said several times, you've used a phrase, I want to make sure I understand what you mean by it. You've referred to people with a capacity for pregnancy. Would that be women?
Many women, cis women, have the capacity for pregnancy. Many cis women do not have the capacity for pregnancy. There are also trans men who are capable of pregnancy, as well as non-binary people who are capable of pregnancy.
So this isn't really a women's rights issue.
We can recognize that this impacts women while also recognizing that it impacts other groups. Those things are not mutually exclusive, Senator Hawley.
Oh, so your view is that the core of this right then is about what?
So I want to recognize that your line of questioning is transphobic, and it opens up trans people to violence by not recognizing that.
Wow, you're saying that I'm opening up people to violence by asking whether or not women are the folks who can have pregnancies?
So I want to note that 1 out of 5 transgender persons have attempted suicide. So I think it's important
because of my line of questioning? So we can't talk about it?
Because denying that trans people exist and pretending not to know that they exist
I'm
is
denying
dangerous.
that trans people exist by asking you if you're talking about women having pregnancies?
Do you believe that men can get pregnant?
No, I don't think women can get
So
pregnant.
you are denying that trans people exist?
And that leads to violence? Is this how you run your classroom? Are students allowed to question you?
Absolutely.
Or are they also treated like this, where
No,
they're told that they're opening up people to violence?
We have a good time in my class. You should join.
Oh, I bet.
You might learn a lot.
Wow, I would learn a lot. I've learned a lot just in this exchange.
Absolutely.
Extraordinary.
Yep.
Now that video was just another clear example of how detached from reality the progressive far left has become. They just want everyone to sit down, shut up, and take whatever they're shoving down our throat. Well, it's time that we say enough's enough. We put our foot down and say no, right? I'm going to say something here that might be upsetting for some, but I think a lot of people will agree. You know, if you're born a woman, you're a woman. If you're born a man, you're a man. It doesn't matter how many hormones you take. It doesn't matter how many surgical procedures that you've had, the type of clothes that you wear, the type of haircut that you have. It doesn't change the fact of what gender and what sex you are. You know, if I wanted to become a woman, it doesn't matter if I cut my junk off, wear a dress, and put a wig on. It doesn't, at the end of the day, I'm still a man, right? And that's the problem, you know, that these people have told themselves a lie so often that they begin to believe the lie. And now they're forcing society to accept and go along with the lie. Well, that's not healthy. That's not healthy for society. And it's trickling down into our grade schools and high schools, colleges, like you've seen with this college professor in this video. You know, it's just not a healthy place to be. And when society loses its backbone and we can't even stand up for what's truth, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous place to be. So it's time that we say enough is enough and we demand the truth. Simple as that. And if you like these type of videos, please hit that like and subscribe button. It just helps this channel grow. And until next time, God bless.